Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So in the news today, Ripple, Coil's new video streaming platform Cinnamon, integrates with ILP. And so this is a video streaming platform. Coil tweeted that they will be launching a video streaming platform, Cinnamon, on the Coil platform, which will be integrated into the Interledger protocol. It gives content creators the ability to stream their content and monetize it via XRP. Very interesting news. And today from the Daily HODL as well, world's largest crypto exchange adds Fiat-to-Crypto trading for XRP and Bitcoin Cash. Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency exchange OKX says it will add XRP and Bitcoin Cash to its Fiat-to-Crypto trading platform. We're seeing XRP being added as a trading pair to Fiat. This is great. This is going to be great for the next bull run because we will see more liquidity traveling through XRP. I don't know if you guys remember in the last bull run, if you wanted to buy XRP or any other altcoins for that matter, what you had to do was you had to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those were the only two options pretty much to get your money into the crypto exchange and then convert it to another coin. And that was problematic. As you know, at the height of that, Bitcoin was so slow. The exchanges were bogged down and transaction speeds were super slow. So this is great news because once we see that next bull run, guys, XRP, as we know, it's just the best. It's the fastest and cheapest digital asset to be able to exchange funds. Whether you want to just hold XRP or use XRP to buy another coin, we will be in a better space in the next bull run than we were in the last one. Just wanted to talk about this tweet here from Nicholas Black and this whole idea that Bitcoin will hit $1 million in blockchain world Wire could use XRP. So Nicholas Black mentions this, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Bitcoin hitting 1 million and what that could do to the rest of the market. So that's at Nicholas Black 60. That's at NICHOLASBLACK60. Tweeted this out here with regards to Bitcoin hitting $1 million, says IBM's VP of blockchain, Jesse Lund. And so the vice president of blockchain and digital currencies for IBM, Jesse Lund, says that he expects Bitcoin's price to eventually hit $1 million per coin. And it makes sense. Lund made his prediction during an interview with Comparison and news platform Finder.com, published on YouTube on February 20th. So towards the end of the interview, Lund was asked what he expects the price of Bitcoin to be this New Year's Eve. He says that he thinks it's going to be higher than the current price, clarifying, "I'll go with $5,000. He then continued his prediction, adding, "I see Bitcoin at $1 million someday." Well, someday, that doesn't sound terribly exciting. But you know what is very exciting? When this guy gives a prediction. John McAfee gives hard date for $1 million Bitcoin. And we know John McAfee, we got to take what he says sometimes with a grain of salt. He's a bit of a loose cannon, to put it lightly. Nevertheless, I love talking about this guy because he's just a maniac. So it talks about the Lund prediction. And I forgot to mention this about the Lund prediction. So I can go back to this article, but this article also mentions the Lund prediction too, where he explains that if Bitcoin is at $1 million, then a Satoshi will be equal to 1 penny. So just numerically, right? Psychologically, it kind of makes sense for it to hit that. He also noted that $20 trillion of liquidity of the network this meant would massively change the global financial services landscape. But let's get back to John McAfee, because McAfee, while applauding Lund's awakening to the fact that Bitcoin will be $1 million, McAfee wasn't content with someday. So he upped the ante and stated a hard date for the forecast of December 31st, 2020. And to me, this makes sense, guys. We saw Bitcoin rise from, $1,000 to $20,000 basically in 2017. And so now that we know that institutional money is going to be flowing into the market in the next bull run, I could see that if the bull run happened within the next several months, I think we'll start seeing a bull run move slowly and then it'll ramp up. Seeing a Bitcoin of $1 million by the end of 2020 is not terribly outlandish. It's a aggressive prediction. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a very aggressive prediction, but we've seen Bitcoin move in the past and everybody has always underestimated it. And now that we have the institutions pumping money in, I think that it could go wild. I seriously do. So with regards to John McAfee, this updates and in effect doubles down on his previous bet made in July 2017 that Bitcoin price would move above $500,000 in 3 years. McAfee famously claimed that if he lost that bet, he would eat his own penis on national television. When questioned in the Twitter comments, McAfee confirmed that this was the same bet and that I never lose a bet. gotta hand it to him, man. I mean, he's really putting it out there. I do think he did make this bet, and it didn't have. I feel like he said that it was supposed to go to 100,000 by the end of 2018, and it never did. And I don't know if he retracted his bet or not, but anyway, just wanted to kind of look at some of the numbers here for that. So Bitcoin could hit 1 million one day. But just for fun, I just kind of wanted to take some of these numbers and kind of take a look at where we would stand here. So if one Bitcoin equaled $1 million, currently we're trading, so if we go here, currently trading around 3,972.71, kind of moving around. That price, XRP, roughly at 32 cents. When I was doing this math earlier, Bitcoin was at 3,975. So I'm just going to use that number there. So where could we possibly see Bitcoin? So basically it would have to grow by 251.5 times in order to hit $1 million. Okay, so whether that be in 1 year, in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, regardless, it would have to grow this much. So what would that mean for the market? Well, if we just take a look at market cap and you know, these numbers aren't perfect, right? This is considering that everything is going to stay the same in the market. A lot of these variables are unknown. So we kind of just have to use what we have. So if Bitcoin could grow by 251 times, XRP would indeed, if we just kind of use that same multiplier, we would see a 32-cent XRP today at $80.48. I think that that's quite reasonable. It's not terribly outlandish, especially if we saw Bitcoin at $1 million. But what does this mean for market cap? And a lot of people say, well, you know, the market cap would have to really grow exponentially for that to happen. Right now, we have a market cap of about $135 billion in crypto. And so if you multiplied that by 251.5 times, the market cap would be, yes, it would be in the trillions, as you can see here with the T. It would be 33.9 trillion. And some people think, well, that's crazy. How could crypto get up that high? Well, we know cryptocurrency is an emerging asset. We know it is something that has not been tapped into yet. Gotta hand it out to Crypto Dash here. Crypto Dash XRP, that is at crypto_XRP. He sends me a lot of stuff. I try to get to as much of it as possible. Sometimes I just can't get to it all, though. He retweeted this, and I want to give him the credit, even though this is a tweet from Alec Zipsinius. I hope I got that right. I probably didn't. Because Crypto Dash points me in these directions all the time, and he tweeted this out here. Assets under management. So BlackRock, 6.3 trillion. Vanguard, 5.1 trillion. Charles Schwab, 3.36 trillion. JP Morgan, 2.8 trillion. State Street, 2.7 trillion. Crypto's entire market cap is only 130 billion. So this was done a few days ago. We're so early, it's laughable. A $33.9 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency one day, I don't know when, but one day is very, very possible. And I do like to liken it to this here, guys. I know I've showed this infographic before comparing the world's money and markets. And when you take a look at some of these numbers here, silver at 17 billion, you have cryptocurrency right now, and it divides it up between Bitcoin, the rest, and Ethereum. And these numbers might be a little off today because this was done, I don't know when it was done. 2017, October 26th, 2017 was when this was published. You've got the big companies, so Berkshire Hathaway, Microsoft, Alphabet, Apple, Facebook, Amazon at 807 billion. The 50 richest people here, California's GDP, just going to go through this. The Fed's balance sheet, 3.5 trillion. Currency, all the currency in the world, 7.6 trillion. Gold at 7.7 trillion. And here are the stock markets, right? The stock markets of the world are worth $73 trillion. So if cryptocurrency is a new emerging class, could we see a $33.9 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency? I think it's definitely quite possible, guys. I personally don't think that a $1 million Bitcoin is outlandish at some point in time. Once we get regulations going, once all those pieces of the puzzle start coming together, and this market becomes more mature, you'd be really surprised what's possible. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.